Wednesday crew in the house. Are you ready for a ghoulish Wednesday night session of Mayleaf Sessions live? And we're looking fabulous here. Are you meant to put that on?
Yeah, can't really see through it. Oh my God.
Hello everybody out there, how you doing? Yes, we are back to the old school OBS style restream. Ain't happening. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're drinking the best possible tea possible. Best possible tea possible. Let us know what you're drinking. Let us know where you're drinking from. This these Maleficent horns are a little bit too small for me. They're squeezing my head a little bit.
That's what Anna says. I was like, "Can Papa borrow your Maleficent horn?" And she went, "Yeah, but he's not gonna fit."
It's not going to fit, yeah, my big head. How you all doing out there? Let us know where you're drinking from. Bibi from Germany.
Sorry.
Miranda, yes, we're looking festive. Kivon's Cassettes, just saying Don. Where are you drinking from? Marco, you drinking Malawi white tea. Jochen, Buonasera da Roma. Oh, Rome. Oh, Rome. I love Rome. I really love Rome. I have to say, it's one of those cities that just... It gets me. It's my Italian roots. I don't know what it is.
I think you and your sister especially are drawn
Italy,
to the
man.
Italian vibe.
It's a weird thing though, because I've always sort of like resisted the Italian in me.
Yeah, I think
But as I've gotten older, it just comes out.
Yeah.
It just comes out. Peter from Hamburg, hello.
Hello.
Batlaniak Star from Germany. Marina from Israel. Goody Lee from Georgia. Everyone in the house. Wednesday crew is here. Beth is here, of course, from Germany. I say of course. I should never assume, but Beth, a regular Wednesday crew in the house.
Be there.
Paolo, yeah, you want to get some Maleficent horns? I'm sure.
They're fun, man.
I'm sure you can find them. Fernando from Mexico. Which part of Mexico? Where are you drinking from Mexico? Dominic, recently burned my feet really bad. A slightly open thermos. Ooh.
Ow.
Gotta hurt.
It hurts.
Hello from the States. Murat, hi. Welcome to another Wednesday night session. Wednesday crew in the house. Wednesday is the new Friday, as we said last week. And we have a Tea Slingers Discord. You don't know about this.
I did see it.
Oh, you did see it?
For the first, I usually don't see much, but
big up yourselves for sorting that out. There's a tea Discord, Tea Slingers Discord, to talk about all things tea. So I will. Well, anybody out there, put the link, Roger, if you can, in the chat, and then everyone can sign up, join in, and chat with each other.
Oh, is that what it is? You just like...
Yeah, we're not very familiar with Discord.
Yeah, not
right?
familiar.
But basically,
at
yes,
all.
it's like a forum space chat area where you've got different areas, different rooms that you can chat with each other. So
if I join, does that mean I'm going to have more work, or does that mean I can have a bit of...
Well, so that's why I've kind of avoided doing the Discord. But now the Tea Slingers is out. But I'm gonna chime in every now and again. If you haven't seen already, I've posted a bit. In fact, I posted a picture of the setup here.
Did you?
With my phone, which is so bad. My phone is so bad.
Oh, you hate it now, don't you?
Yeah, I mean it's terrible. Any suggestions for new phones out there? See, the problem that I have is all of the phones, the pictures, because that's what I care about, right? The pictures are just too poppy. I just want something to be a little bit more realistic.
Have my Huawei. That's the problem, isn't it? The last Huawei was the best one. Well, the last one, I don't know how many it's been.
Ben spots a peanut. Oh, by the way. We'll talk about phones.
What?
We got a close-up camera.
Oh my goodness.
I did it for you people. Focus, son.
Yeah.
Focus.
Not really. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
That pig is one of my favorite tea pets.
I know. Same with me. So people saying Sony Xperia. Okay, Pixel, Sony Xperia. I know. The iPhone, I'm not an Apple person, so I'm not going to switch. My sister's got an iPhone, and they did look good.
They did look good.
But they still look a bit filtered. Everything looks a
Yeah.
bit like it's designed for social media, and I just want it to be a bit more natural.
Yeah.
Especially those blurry focus things. It's just
Yeah.
a bit too fake for me. I can't.
But if you're artistic enough, like your sister, because she really frames it in a way
yeah,
and
but
uses a certain kind of filter that looks
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it's
almost
still-
vintage, but
still
it's beautiful.
bit
It's
too
very,
filtery.
very,
a
very
bit
cool.
too filtery.
Got it.
Some questions out there. James is asking, when will the second reality carousel task be posted? That's coming out on Friday. So reality carousel, we intentionally left it like a 2-week intro period for people to get on board, but now they're going to be coming at you
Oh, man.
once a week, every
I haven't
Friday.
started it.
Every Friday
I
they're
haven't
coming at
registered.
you.
I haven't started it. Damn it.
Piggy,
Need to get on it.
Yeah, Piggy is a favorite tea pet. People are loving the
Mm.
Piggy. So yeah, I have a Samsung, but it's the S20, and the point is that the camera. Well, I can show you. It's not the Samsung's fault. It's just my fault.
You're going to show the damage.
Look at that. That's some mashed up camera.
Mush up.
The whole covers come off.
I'm surprised it
It's
still
just
works. to be
hello,
honest.
focus. Talking of cameras, yeah. Anyway, smash up the place. Yes, this was carved by Celine and Aya.
And Aya did the drawing,
She did the drawing,
and then I did the
did
cutting.
the carving,
Although she tried a little bit, but you know, it's
and
a
then
bit
you
risky.
just put the candle out.
I'm so sorry.
Not that anybody could see. Anyway, today we are drinking.
Does it
so-
still? Oh yeah, it put some cinnamon, so it smells good. You know,
yeah, nice.
read that
Good
up.
idea.
Not my idea.
I read that up.
I read that up.
So we are drinking today a couple of teas that have been sent to us. Oh, and I'm spilling it all over myself. Ages ago. Ages ago. We literally, I just went through, we were going through like old drawers.
Yeah.
And I found these teas and I realized that they were sent to me and I didn't like, I forgot them.
You should say
Soz.
those organized drawers,
Very organized.
isn't it?
By my wife here. And so these teas were sent to us by 2 different people. And normally I do respond to people if they send me teas, but usually it takes a few weeks or maybe a couple of months because there's always a big queue of teas for me to taste. But I think I forgot these. So let's introduce
This is about
tea.
a year ago.
No, this is longer than a year ago. This
what?
is longer
No,
than a year
that
ago.
was this year, surely.
Well, at least a
maybe.
year ago.
Around a year.
Increase mic volume if possible. Okay, we can do that.
Let me see this.
highly
Meanwhile.
Check
Ooh.
it out. Better? Is that mic volume better?
Oh, this is to work out what it's about. this
Okay,
tea.
so this
Oh.
is what's. Oh, let me just put that back there. Let's organize ourselves a bit. There you go. Right, so it says here, maybe you could help me identify this. I got it from a family in Chaozhou. It doesn't look like Chaozhou tea, but I don't know where it originated. I got it on a trip there 4 years ago,
Oh.
and it has aged amazingly.
Ooh, an aged tea. Cool.
I see it as a very puer-like and was surprised that it aged so well. It's steeped so many times as well. What is it? Thanks, Ben. So Ben, about 2 years late,
It's happening.
we're going to taste this tea live. So I doubt you're watching, but hey, you might be, Ben. And if you are, then let us know that you're watching.
Yeah.
Right, let's, which go on?
I don't know.
Temple?
You pulled out quite a few.
Temple
Let's
or-
do Pample.
Pemple, let's do Pemple.
Let's do Pample.
Okay, so we're gonna give this random tea a taste. I will pull out a scoop, which I don't have, but I'll just pull out this thing here.
I
and we
did take
can,
these out though.
Yeah,
Not
well
like
done.
using them.
You guys can take a look, and you guys and girls
I do this.
can tell me what this tea is.
Okay.
Ready? Let's see if this works. Boom.
Oh, I mean
What's that?
that is. It's almost like a green tea that's been aged.
It looks like an aged green tea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here comes the poison, Roger, indeed. Who knows? Maybe I
Don't.
intentionally, instinctively left it. Oh, I can't work out this camera. I instinctively did not drink it because I had a sixth sense that this was poison. It looks like an aged green tea.
I don't even want to talk about poisonous things because I had a freak out earlier.
She had a freak out. You're going to tell me your story.
I have this rose hip in my garden, and I've had it a few times. But then I had a moment where, I went to pick some, ate a few, and I had a moment when Don went, "Oh yeah, you're eating your weird stuff again." No, not because of that. Not because of that. But I went out and I looked, and there was like another trunk that had sprouted from the one that I knew was good, and so I got quite scared that I had.
She thought she'd poisoned herself.
Poisoned myself. So I called my dad really quickly because he's really good with plants. And obviously my dad, all he heard was me panicking and saying that I ate a red berry. So he was like, go and throw up now. So I was like, horrible, man. So I was in the toilet. Boy, and I was worried. Anyway.
So you made yourself throw up?
Yeah, and I had nothing in my stomach anyway, so it was really hard. Anyway.
What a pleasant story. Let's drink some tea.
And then I called my dad up afterwards and he was like, show me the picture of the berries. Like, oh no, that's fine.
Yeah, it was a rose hip. It was a rose hip.
I don't know what got into me though. It's like the fear.
It's like that time when you were scared that you gave Aya a poison berry.
But it made me realize how much fear can just take over and all your logic just goes out the window.
Yeah.
Because if I had really thought of it logically, the taste was the same, the seeds inside was the same. It's like it was the same thing.
Fear makes you think irrational things, that is for sure. It makes you do irrational things.
Yeah, not cool, man.
Hopefully,
cool.
We are right not to be fearful for this tea. This is an aged, unknown tea, 4 years old when Ben sent it to us. Probably 6 years old is my guess.
Oh my goodness, I like the smell. It smells really nice.
I haven't smelt it yet.
Wow, what the heck?
Do you have a lighter? Lighter!
I think you got I saw that little candle and it's like, you can't, that's like, there's nothing there. You can't, I have to, okay, I'll find a way.
Wrong candle, apparently. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Ooh, what is that?
Okay, I'm just going to do this.
It's definitely not black tea. It's definitely not an oolong tea. It's definitely not a yellow tea. It's definitely not a white tea.
Okay, should be fine.
It's definitely not a HR.
Definitely not.
It's either a really interestingly aged green tea, but I doubt it, or it's a raw pu'er tea matcha. It's one of those two, right?
Which one?
It's either an aged green tea or a matcha, which is essentially the same thing, right? Right.
It's quite fruity smell, like bright fruit.
Very fruity. Yeah.
I'm like on the fence because green teas can start to taste a bit like that Mayflower.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if over time it becomes even like more of a fruity scent.
Yeah.
We have to taste it.
So the smell that's coming off it is a smell that I've smelt several times. I'm not going to tell you which teas I've smelt it on quite yet because I want to smell the wet leaf.
Yeah.
But it is something which I've smelt before, for sure.
It's almost like a fake strawberry smell.
Yeah, it's like either a fake strawberry or fake grapefruity smell.
Ah, yeah.
It's like a combo of a strawberry grapefruit note, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And when we say fake, I'm not saying that it's like bad.
No.
It's not sprayed.
It's like the sweets, those sweets that have that scent, which is always quite enjoyable, even if it's fake.
Snifter of that. Interesting. Interesting.
I mean,
I'm gonna put some more in.
it's changed now. It's become a bit funkier.
Funker.
What did you just do? What am I supposed to rinse this now?
No, just brew up. Oh, extra poison. So for those, it's annoying I can't show comments. So I'm just going to reply to comments. The close-up camera is very nice. Matt likes it. Yeah, this is my Sony A7S III. It's my baby. I thought I'll set it up because everyone hates the webcam, right? Should we see how bad the webcam is? Come on, compare that to...
Compare the arm.
Compare that to that. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm hungry.
Hungry.
Here it starts again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely nicer. It should be
Okay.
nicer, isn't it? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's
Computer Can versus the
It's
Sony.
a lot more expensive. Okay, here we go. Let's brew up this mystery tea.
Okay.
I already have my suspicion as to what it is.
Okay.
I have my, and you can see the color. It's got that weird, like, I'll show you guys the proper brew. Oh, soz. I should do the whole video in that voice.
Do it. I can't do it. Was it?
I don't know. It's changed. This is the problem with me and accents, is that they always change. I'll start and it'll just switch to something else.
Yeah, you do actually. I like it when you.
Oh, look at the color.
I say it every time, so I'm not going to say it again.
Très intéressant.
No, I was going to say the Jamaican style one. But,
Jamaican.
yeah.
All right, let's see. Look at that.
All right.
All right, mate.
All right.
That's-
This doesn't look like an aged poor liquor.
It's got that pinky, purpley, peachy ting.
It's just that it's a bit light. You know, it's like a bit of what's it called? Pastel-y.
It's pastel for sure.
Yeah, it's more pastel.
It's pastel. Okay, here we go. Random, hopefully not poison, tea. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Drink very carefully.
Yeah, I mean, I burnt myself already today, so I'm going to be careful.
I may have overbrewed it. Un petit peu.
Un petit peu.
I may have been a little bit overzealous avec les
I
feuilles.
mean, avec les feuilles. You know what? I do like a mix-up French-English. Yeah, it's a little bit overzealous.
However,
However,
it moves
holds
sweet. It
Yeah.
moves sweet. It goes sweet. Oh my God, I know I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I already know.
I'm still on the fence. I'm still not sure if it's a pu'er or a green tea. That's extremely floral.
It's very, okay, so let's explain it to the
Extremely
people
floral.
out there.
Yeah.
The taste up front when it hits your mouth is sort of a bit like nondescript, but then it moves to like a quite heavy bitterness,
Yeah.
which transforms to this very floral, very fruity tea.
It's like jasmine meets apricot.
Jasmine, I'm still getting the burnt strawberry grapefruit
Yeah.
combo. It reminds me of like the sort of flavor profile, a little bit of a juice journo
Yes,
in there.
yes, true. True.
It's very, very sweet. Like unbelievably
Very,
sweet.
very sweet. Yeah.
Like saccharine sweet. Again, it's not flavored. It
No.
is the
No.
natural leaf, but it is
Yeah.
extremely, extremely sweet. So
I mean, I really like
I
it.
understand why Ben is wanting to know what this tea is.
If it is a pu'er, right? Those are fine
Extremely
pickings.
fine pickings. Let's use that
That-
very expensive camera again.
That would be like a pricey pu'er, surely, for those like little bodies.
Yeah.
I really like the flavor. in
What
the
do
mouth.
you people out there think it is? Let us know what you think this is.
I don't even care if it's poisoned. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
Well, that's a bit of a strange statement. You don't care if it's poisoned?
I'm trying to be eccentric about it. I'm trying to say it's that yummy.
Yeah, it
That
is
I'm
good.
like-
It is good. It's a good tea.
I
It's
can
a good
see
tea.
how that's really weird.
It's a good
I
tea.
instantly thought of Ayana when you said that's a bit of a strange statement. I thought, yeah, that is a very
I don't
strange.
care if it's poisoned. I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her latest thing is just to say that we're wrong all the time.
Yeah. You're wrong.
So it's turned from I knew it to you're wrong.
Yeah. Great
It's
times,
like,
guys. Great times.
what do you mean I'm wrong? No, you're wrong. What did she say? She said, I know everything. That's what
Oh,
she said.
yes.
And I said, no, you can't know everything. Nobody knows everything. No, you're wrong, Daddy. I know everything. I'm like, no, you can't know everything. I said, okay, so what did I say?
So do you know your mama's, was it date of birth?
Yeah,
or
do you know, tell me your mum's date of birth. And she goes, you're wrong, Daddy. I know everything. So tell me her date of birth then. If you know everything, tell me her date of birth.
Either it was the date of birth or my surname, like my. No, it wasn't a surname. Like my family surname, like Thierry, my family.
What do you mean the date of birth of your surname?
No, I mean it was either the date of birth or the surname.
Oh yeah, maybe. Whatever it was.
Whatever it was.
She just was adamant that
adamant.
she knew everything, and she said it is possible to know everything. Apparently, so there you know it's. I knew it. Made large. I knew it made even bigger. It is possible for her to know everything.
Well, you know what? Maybe in a strange way, kids do know everything without having to explain that they know everything.
Yeah, they're just tuned in to the deeper knowledge.
I mean, they are way happier than adults.
Tuned into
So
the
they're
underlying
onto
knowledge.
something, right?
Check out the color. It is definitely got some peachiness. All right, one more sip, and then I'm calling what I think this is. But you need to go first.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But think about it. Drink.
Right. Let me just check this. Okay. All right.
Can I take this off now? Do you guys want me to?
Can't
I
even
look
see
like
them.
a-
Yeah,
I
you
look like a bit of a bull.
do the bull. Yeah.
Halloween's coming up. Samhain. What you all doing? Do you do anything on Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween? Do you Halloween has changed so much in terms of the celebration. We don't celebrate it. We didn't used to celebrate it that much in the UK. I mean, there'd be a party and stuff like that. But, nothing like the States or Australia, apparently.
No.
But it seems to be coming that way. It's my birthday, so it's always a bit of a strange one. So it's like, it's great in some ways because there's always a party, there's always something going on, there's always some activities. But on the other hand, it's like, it's Halloween and not my birthday.
Yeah, it's like people don't remember it's your
kind
birthday, really, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't mind. I can sort of go under the radar, have a party.
Yeah.
But then
No one
yeah.
goes happy birthday to you and like brings the cakes and everything. You wouldn't like that anyway.
Yeah, no. Ooh, sweet.
It's sweet.
It's very, very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Okay, so Les loves curry. 31st of October. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Halloween. Halloween
Good
babies.
beats.
Halloween, so I was sort of trying to check it out. It's Celtic, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Is it from Ireland?
Well, the Celts lived in Ireland and I think northern France and a few places. But it was meant to be their sort of new year. It's like their Samhain was like when it turns into winter.
Right.
And apparently there was an association. Obviously, it was freezing.
Right.
And a lot of people died over winter. So it was like the beginning of like the hard slog.
Oh,
right. So
yeah.
they would light fires, and druids would come out and they'd like take the fire from the bonfire to use to light their fires at their home to try to bless their home and all this stuff. And they believed that the dead used to come back to life on the 30th. So it's kind of got some interesting.
Yeah, wasn't the bonfire about trying to shoo away the bad spirits and like welcome the good spirits or something?
I'm not
Did I
sure.
just make that up?
Maybe. Marta is asking for the link for the Discord server. Please put the link in the not the description. See, I'm used to doing videos. In the comments, in the chat.
Isn't it on your Mayleaf stories? There's like you can see the person.
I did put it on the story, but
might be gone though.
You guys put it out there, please.
All right. I think
You're calling it. What is it?
I just can't imagine it. Like if I was blinded, then I think I would probably get it wrong and say it's a pua. But looking at the leaves put me off. I just think it's some kind of aged green tea. And also the fact that green tea is kind of on a similar processing style as pua tea. And like maybe, it was left to ferment
I mean, it's
a bit.
a decent call. It's a decent call. The only thing that I would say is a green tea aged isn't going to taste, if it's from another part of, because you're right, raw pua is essentially a green tea, right?
Yeah.
So when we say aged green tea, even if it's a raw pua, it's an aged green tea, right?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about green teas from other parts of China or other parts of the world that are small leaf pickings, I just don't think that they would taste like that
Really?
after a while. It would just taste, like you said, it have that sakura blossom, or it will just taste a bit deadened in my experience.
I mean, it's true. We've tasted some very old green tea
Yeah.
in the past, and it never tasted this like sweet and yummy and quite fragrant, actually.
Yeah.
But I just don't get. Would it be a raw puer picking? Like that's like really fine.
Right. So my
What do you
feeling
think?
on this. Is there a problem with the audio?
Oh,
Let me know.
come
I can do
on.
the unplug, pluggy, unplug, plug thing. If there's a problem with the
Simply.
audio, let us know. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Audio okay. Okay. I think that this is a puer. I'll show the liquor again for people asking. I think this is a puer, but I think that this is an example of a plantation puer.
Really?
This is my guess. I have seen teas like this before. Remember that tea that we tasted? Was it this year or last year? That sample that we were like, what is this? And it was a puer.
yes.
And it had this really interesting fragrance and taste.
It had jasmine in it.
It had this fragrance and taste.
Oh my goodness, I remember. And I was quite obsessed with
You
it.
were quite obsessed with it. But it also has some flaws which I think we need to talk about.
Right. My goodness. I can't believe I didn't remember that one. That's so true.
Isn't it?
Was like that.
It was like that.
It was
fine
like that.
picking. It was fine picking, and it
Yeah.
had that bitterness, and it had
Yeah.
that transformation to this very sweet, flowery, fruity thing.
Wow. Yeah,
and
true.
so
True.
I recall that one, and I think that this is the same thing. This is a plantation raw puer. 5 years old ish. I think it probably has been stored quite dry, because I think that it would taste like this after about 2 years as well, if it was stored in more humid environment, or like more open in the air. It is very, very aroma forward.
Very.
It's it's got a good huigan, a good transformation from bitter to sweet.
But
Criticisms. Number one, mouthfeel, too
yeah,
thin.
that's true. I was
Too
just gonna
thin.
say it's not very thick or oily.
Yeah,
It's definitely thin.
thin.
Yeah.
So, young. Leah loves curry. Small bush shung. This is plantation small bush shung. And in many ways, some people might really like it. But the reason why we don't purchase these teas is, number one, because of the mouthfeel.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, damn! They want to see the colour.
Sorry.
And the colour gives it away as well, I have to say. That pinkish, peachy note to it.
It's way more pastel on our end, by the way.
Yeah.
But the camera makes it a bit darker. But yeah.
Number one, mouthfeel. Number two, there's not much taste.
Yeah.
Everything is in the way that it transforms afterwards. And I know that aftertaste is paramount. We'll talk about aftertaste in a bit. But still, there isn't much in terms of taste.
Yeah.
So that's number two. Number three, the bitterness, whilst it transforms very quickly, is a bit aggressive.
It's a bit aggressive.
It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
It's a bit too aggressive. Number four, the returning to sweetness is very sweet. Like I said, almost saccharine sweet.
Yeah.
Not honeyed enough, not rounded enough, not complicated enough, right? In terms of the sweetness. It's
True.
very enduring, it's very long, but it's a bit like I've taken a sugar substitute,
Yeah.
like stevia or something, and put it in my mouth,
Yeah.
right? Number five, which I don't know yet, but I can predict, is this is going to be jangly as F. That's why when I drank it, I was like, I know I'm not going to sleep tonight.
no.
This is going to be a jangle-meister.
Last week already messed us up. We did not sleep that night. It was like our whole body was fizzing. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. Fizzy.
Yeah.
Fizzy body.
I mean, it was intense. So
Yeah,
intense. And
yeah,
then
it was.
and then I made Adrian try it the next day because I was like, I just want to make sure it was not. And
It was
Adrian's
intense.
Yeah,
That
that's
was, these Wednesday nights are hitting us hard in terms of sleep.
yeah.
Jangly is a mixture between, what is jangly?
Jangly is like
Jumbled up
like that, but
and a bit
everywhere.
angled.
Yeah.
You feel like you can see round corners.
Yeah.
You know, jangly.
Yeah.
Like a jangly, like you've jangled a bell.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. Jangly. That's not, I didn't make that word up, did I?
I don't think you. I mean, I thought it was an actual word.
Did I make up that word?
If it's not made up yet, it needs to be made up because that's a great one. Jangly.
Yeah.
Jingly.
Jangle Fest.
Did you just throw it away? Okay.
It's a jangle meister.
But-
I can't, I know that it will set me off.
Yeah. It's definitely a fragrant, like a perfume tea though. It's enjoyable and
It's a very enjoyable in terms of its aromatic, and its aftertaste has that grapefruity strawberry and slightly burnt caramel note. It's very, very nice. And the smell, chlorine.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I remember you said that
Swimming
last
pool.
time.
Swimming
Yeah,
pool.
and that's what put me off.
Again,
Yeah.
a telltale sign of the young bush. I mean, it's got other stuff. Our daughter's coughing. It's got like some like of that cooked down strawberry. No, it's got some other stuff, but there's that hint of swimming pool in there. Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
A jangle is a jingling dangle, like a bunch of keys. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Jingling dangle. Jangly is
exactly like
usually a
that.
sound like bells, but you could feel vibrate. Yeah, I'm jingly jangly like a bunch of keys. Anyway, we're going to leave that to a side. So Ben, thank you for sending it. My guess is that it's a small leaf pu'er tea, raw pu'er tea, maucha, and plantation is my guess. All right, moving on. We're going to drink another tea, which was sent to us by Joe.
Oh, okay.
And this is a Jinjian Tibetan brick tea. You can. Oh, let me,
You said Joe like I should know, but I actually really don't know.
everybody knows Joe. Joe's the kind of name that everybody should know.
I mean, I know Joe's, I just don't know this Joe, innit? Maybe I do. Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, peeps.
There you go.
I've got terrible.
And we are breaking it up. I'm doing a little product plug here. This is new in stock. Our solid wood.
Oh, I thought you meant the tears. Like, what are you talking
No,
about?
our solid wood bamboo tray, new in stock. And new in stock, since we're on the topic. Da, da, da.
Oh, I love it.
Hello. Man, this camera delay is annoying me. I can't focus, son.
You just need to be more in the middle.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Is she beauty?
little Junie bobbin. The Junie bobbin is fresh in stock. We don't have any new tea in stock, but the Junie bobbin is in stock, just arrived, and we've got this solid wood bamboo tray. All right.
I quite like its rounded edges, I have to say.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Good choice, mister.
Thank
Good
you.
choice.
Let's break it up, since that's what we. Oh, should we
Do-
put
do you-
it out to the camera? Yeah.
Do you want me to switch? Do you want me to do the kettle and like heating up?
No,
the
I
guy
feel like we've got our spaces now.
one? It's like when you choose your bedside.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
it's stuck. It's stuck.
Yeah.
Do you switch bedsides? Not many people do, right?
I don't think
you're in
so.
a couple, what happens when you join a new relationship and somebody wants the other side? Does that ever happen
I
to you?
think one of you has to like do the switch. Really, isn't it?
I can't recall that ever happening to me.
You're just an alpha.
No, I can't.
After
I
all
just
the
can't.
relationships.
No, I just can't remember. Maybe I switched naturally. Yeah, that's jangling my stomach.
Oh no.
I'm getting the jingle jangles.
Yeah, I was feeling it, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
even entertain the possibility. I'm gonna use my psychological strength.
Oh, I feel it. I feel
to
it
be able to
rising
sleep.
up my spine.
Don't.
Okay,
We gotta be like active because Saturday is happening.
Saturday we're going clubbing, man.
Saturday I booked
We're going
tickets.
clubbing, man. If
Hopefully,
you're London peeps,
'cause-
come clubbing with us. Where are we going?
Can't
Can't remember.
Yeah. So,
Dub Physics.
Yeah, dub physics.
Buffalo.
Saturday.
For those of you who don't know what that means, Dub Physics made a track called Buffalo. Oh, I'm feeling jangly. I do not like that.
I'm trying to psychologically not get there.
All right, while the kettle is heating up, let me tell you a bit of news. So first of all, we have chapan sale, so the blue walnut chapans. We've got a few chapans that are pretty much perfect, but they have a little bit of extra rocking on the top. It's not perfectly flat.
Isn't that because to not make it plunky?
No, I mean Marek does a great job, but it's impossible for them to be perfectly flat. So they all have a little bit of movement, but these we held them back. I think we were a bit fussy on a couple of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
So they're available on Instagram if you want to go seek them out. And yes, I know I don't really want everybody to join the metaverse or whatever, but I don't know where else to do it.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of people say I don't want to go to to Facebook, Instagram. And I get it. If we could do it on YouTube, I would. You know that.
Yeah.
Let's see some comments. The only time my husband and I switch sides of the bed is whenever we move to a new place. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, so it's about the room. Maybe it's about who wants to be closest to the door.
Or the window.
Feng shui is important in that.
Actually, that's true. I don't like being close to the door. I like to be close to a window.
And do you like to be behind a door? Or do you like the bed behind the door? Or do you like to be able to see the door?
Either one of those.
Well, then you can put your bed anywhere. Good for you. Leah Loves Curry says, I starfish in the middle of the bed. The missus hates me.
Starfish, I love that.
Starfish, that's what I do. When she's like, oh, I'm going to go and sleep with Aya because Aya's crying, I'm just like, okay.
Spread out. Yeah. Fair dues, I do it too though. I think actually behind the door.
Behind the door?
Yeah, because I'm a bit of a scaredy cat of
the peak.
Yeah, I had sometimes when I'm by myself and you're with Aya, I get a bit freaked out, so I go under the covers and I leave a tiny hole. Get it out.
Was it you who told me about the time you woke up and you saw like an old man?
Why are you reminding me of that?
Sorry,
Oh
I'm just checking.
I hated that because it felt like because it wasn't like a dream. That's the problem.
Yeah, you were semi-awake.
I was.
And you saw an old man staring.
Yes, and it freaked me out so much. You know when you're so freaked out, you're like, that never happened, and you turn around because you don't want to see it again, and you're like, get back to sleep. And the fact that you're thinking, get back to sleep, makes you realize how awake you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And it took me bloody forever, and I was sweating, and I knew I had to look back, because if I didn't look back, then I couldn't get to sleep. So it took me about 2 hours.
So do you think you were dreaming?
No, I don't think I was dreaming. I don't think I was dreaming at all.
So you thought there was an old man in our room?
No, there was. I think there was like a ghost or something.
An old man in our room, just hanging out?
No, I think it was like a spirit.
Oh, a ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was not fun.
No, I'm not. I clearly.
Like, why?
Clearly.
Don't want to have that experience. Don't want it.
I mean, did he look menacing?
No, he looked like he was just observing.
Okay, just chilling.
Yeah, that's but a bit, grey and like serious-eyed. Almost like what you would see a professor look at you like, and like...
Was he judging you? He's like...
No, it was just like very serious stare. Straight to my eyeballs.
Annoying person says, sleep paralysis demon for sure.
What?
A sleep paralysis demon, apparently.
What's it? What? Why is there a term for it?
Yeah, exactly. It's well known. Mathieu says...
I need to know this.
Mathieu says... Oh, see, I can't deal with this chat. Glover says lucid dream. Caroline says, the body paralysis demon, so they know about it. Sleep paralysis sucks. They just want attention, says Mathieu. Another Halloween horror story, very Halloween-y episode. Yeah, unintentionally.
Unintentionally. I really didn't want to remember this. Sleep paralysis demon?
What is a sleep paralysis demon? As if everyone's like, oh yeah, it's just a sleep paralysis demon.
He just comes and like paralyzes you with scare.
Paralyze you, you're freaking out, and I just dance around you. It's a hallucination from being half asleep, awake. A bunch of people experience the same type of thing. It's crazy. Well, there you go.
Wow, it's a hallucination. Really? Man, the brain is next level.
That smells good.
Because I've never seen a person like that before. So like, how does the brain make it? But then actually in your dreams.
Have you ever had that where you've like gotten really high or you're just really tired and you close your eyes and you just see this flickering of faces?
Yeah, we had that together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're lying in bed next to each other, and I also saw a lot of faces.
Like faces, but vintage faces on newspapers.
Faces, and that was very
specific. I was
specific.
seeing the same thing, just this literally stream of images of faces, but all like sepia tone.
Yes.
And all looking vintage and all like on newspaper.
Yes.
And I said to her, oh my God, I'm seeing the freakiest things. And she said, so am I. And I told her what I was seeing. She's like, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I think I said something about newspaper.
Yeah,
and then you freaked
were like,
out.
yeah.
And you were like, what? How
That's
is it
true,
possible?
I remember.
Yeah.
And faces that you just never saw before.
Never saw before. But very clear and detailed. That is mad. Has anyone else experienced that with someone else where you're synchronizing your visuals? That's mad.
Clearly, we're just antennae. We're just antennae.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is a J-Star t-shirt, kindly gifted to me by, I've forgotten the name, but the guy who used to run or still runs the Berlin Tea Festival.
Wow. You'd love it. I mean, yeah, this is one t-shirt that you always go.
I love this t-shirt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot your name.
Yeah.
Smell that.
All right. Cheers.
Ah, yes, we're all in a simulation, Beth. That's the simulation theory. Big up on that one. I like that one.
What? Simulation?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Man, there's some interesting
reality
shit
carousel, baby. Reality carousel.
That smells lovely.
It smells luscious. It
It's
smells like
fudge. Sorry.
No, go on.
It's like fudge with a layer of raspberry jam on top and tobacco leaf that is like being rolled and like prepped or something, because you smell like a quite nice sweet wood of some kind, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I'll
really
go with
nice.
all of that.
really
Woods, fudges, raspberries. I'm getting a distinct like sour cream note in there as well. Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Little acidic like cream cheese, yogurt, sour cream.
Yogurt, maybe?
Kind of
More
thing.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. That smells lovely.
Let's give it a rinse and see what's happening with this Yan Sichuan tea.
Yan.
Oh no, not Sichuan, Tibetan tea. Oh, it's Tibetan tea from a Sichuan Yan factory. There you go.
Sichuan Yan, what does that mean?
Yan is a place in Sichuan.
Okay.
So it's made in a Sichuan factory, but they're calling it Jinjian Tibetan tea.
But so the leaves were picked in Tibet and then processed and...
No, my guess is it's not that.
What's your guess?
It's like it was designed for the Tibetan market, probably.
Ah.
So they maybe call it a Tibetan brick tea.
But it was actually made in
Yeah.
China. Okay, got
That's
it.
my guess.
By the way, I took out the twigs. I
I
didn't
saw
know
that.
if you wanted
No, that was
the
good.
twigs. You know, sometimes you want your twigs.
Should we move this pumpkin since it's not really actually doing it? It's sort of annoying me
Yeah.
here. Could you
Put
put
it on
it
this
would
side.
It'd be nice but behind you right here. That'd be lovely. Great. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's smell.
Up.
Oh, yeah, nice. It's got a little bit of betel nut happening as well. It's got leather.
Extra
It's
head.
got
Extra head.
some freshly painted walls. It's got like paint smell. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know what you're saying,
I actually quite like it.
but it really, really reminds me of the smell of amethyst gaba.
Oh, really? Tarmac-y?
Yeah, smell.
Yeah, it does. It's true. Tarmac, paint,
And
leather,
licorice sweets.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I'm down for drinking that.
Good. I don't think this is poison.
I hope it's gonna make the jangly less jangly.
I really feel the jangles.
Oh, it's definitely there. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't hide it actually, even psychologically, clearly.
James is asking, how does HR processing differ from Shupua? Well, Shupua technically is a HR. So HR is the catch-all that describes everything fermented. So every different HR has different processing. You've got the basket processing in Guangxi. You've got, the Sichuan processing, you've got, the Tianjin processing, you've got all these different processings. Processings? Processings.
Yeah, that's right. Why are you worried? Why are you worried
processings? Is there
processing?
plural of processing? Processing styles.
Processes.
Anyway, processes. Oh,
Processes.
did I not pour away the rinse?
Nah, you didn't.
That's a bummer. So this is a weaker version.
I'm still like, but if it's poisonous, it would probably help if we rinse it.
Piggy gets.
Piggy gets this time?
Come on, focus, son. Bubble, blow me a bubble.
Do it. Yeah, it's because your gong da is in the front, but he's doing it. He's doing it.
Oh, this focus is too sensitive.
Oh no,
Anyway.
you missed the bubble.
Anyway, bubble was there. Right. Taste the wheat infusion. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice tea.
I'm kind of like thinking
Oh, it's going to be a nice tea.
if I should ask if anyone else has some horror stories to say.
You're too scared.
But I'm too scared, so just don't forget what I've just mentioned out loud.
She's a sucker for she wants to hear scary stories and then she's going to be up the whole night.
Yeah, I get so freaked out. I can't watch any horror movies, but if a horror movie is on, I need to know what happens at the end, but I don't want to see the whole movie.
Yeah, I think it's the same for most of us.
Yeah, it's true. So, yeah.
This is a nice tea. This is a very nice tea.
It's got such nice sweetness.
And it's so different from the last one.
Yeah.
It comes in this mellow wave, It's a mellow thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do.
Paul wants to know, any bad stories from China? What does that mean? That happened to us? Clarify. Stolen Vinyl, good evening to you. Roger, anyone here believe in ghosts? Love ghost stories, but never believed in them. I'll leave that for everyone out there to answer. Mowgli says, sleep paralysis can be quite scary, but also the best trip possible.
How? Unless you see a beautiful girl there or some handsome dude. Okay. Or maybe a unicorn. No, wait, that might scare me.
Some ketamine,
What do you mean?
ketamine fueled sleep paralysis,
I don't know what ketamine feels like, so.
paralysis.
Oh, really? You just can't move. Great.
James R, your video on
worse.
clay types was super informative. Would you ever consider doing one on just I Ching clay types? Yes, I am planning to do just a deep dive into I Ching clay. Adam says sleep paralysis is amazing. Everyone's loving it.
I'm glad you had a great time on it.
Yeah, lovely. Let's talk about this tea. It is a little bit watery right now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that
That's
it's
the
going
only
to
thing.
ticken up a little bit. I ticking it up.
Tick it up. But
Cook it up, ticking it up. I
flavor some.
like the flavour though.
Yeah. And very sweet aftertaste, considering it's quite diluted. Not diluted, it's just thin.
It's thin,
It's thin.
but good taste. Sweet, caramelled, fudgy, licorice.
Very fudgy. Very fudgy
Little
in
bit
the
of those,
taste.
little bit of those leather notes as well.
Oh.
Apollo 440 says a friend stayed overnight and she said she heard a whisper. I said, huh? But then a couple of months after, I woke up because of hearing something similar, but could be the end of a dream. Or was it?
Oh my goodness.
Dun, dun, dun. Everyone has some horror stories, right?
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing is if everyone has some horror stories, well, what we consider horror, obviously, that's quite.
The most
freaky.
horror, the worst one for me was when I was a kid. I was probably about 8 years old or something.
Yeah.
And I stayed at a new friend's place, and they lived. I went to a private school. These people were quite rich. I wasn't, but they were. And so they had a country house, and I was just like, whoa! So he invited me to this country house, right? And it was this like the archetypal scary country house, right? It had like really weird pictures on the walls, or the eyes would
Addams
follow
Family
you.
style.
The eyes would follow you. Yeah, it was all of that. And there was always this story of like, if you go to the attic, there's some red paint on the floor, but it never dries. And like when we arrived at this place, he said, right, we're going to go straight to the attic. So we rushed up to the attic, and sure enough, there was like wet red paint on the floor. He's like, you see, it never dries. And I was like, what? And so I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
And there was this big staircase, this big like curving staircase. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and I was super thirsty.
I would hate that. I'd be like,
I was
nah.
like parched thirsty.
Oh no.
You know?
Like to the point where it's like you have to drink
Yeah,
something.
I was just like, you know. And so I thought, I'll get a glass of water. So I walked down these big spiral staircase in the dark and went into the kitchen and then got the water, right? And I drank the water.
Oh my
And
God,
you know
I'm
what
gonna
it's
feed
like,
myself.
right?
Yeah.
You know, you switch the light on. You know the moment you switch the light off, and you know it's the walking back up to the room.
Yeah.
That's the scary part, because it's always like that feeling like someone's gonna just grab you, you know?
Oh yeah.
And so and so I remember trying to like calm myself down. I switched off the light, walked up the stairs with my water. Did I have my water? Anyway, walked up the stairs and just could feel this like, impending grab on the shoulder. And it freaked me out so much. And I was like,
Were you walking like even slower? Like
it's just
I
like,
can't do it.
you just got to like stay calm. Like if you rush, it sort of makes it worse. And then I went into the room and I shut the door and I was freaking out. I remember shaking. And then I started to hear footsteps, outside the door.
Oh my goodness.
And then I was like watching the door, and then I saw the door handle starting to go, like rattle. Yeah. And I started crying, like just streams of tears, crying, like freaking out.
Oh.
And then the door opened and it was my friend's mother saying, "What's wrong? Why are you crying?" So I still to this day don't know if it was just a dream
Yeah.
or if I saw it. Probably just a dream, but in my memory, it was so real. It was so real.
It's like if there was a little ghosty there, they were like, that little kid's freaked out. Let me just make it a little bit worse for him. I mean, it's possible, right? Is it possible? Although
Can you
do
imagine?
we do
Can
scare
you imagine the
ourselves
parents
easy.
just pranking me?
That
Just like, let's just scare that guy.
like, he's never
like,
coming back.
He's not rich enough for our kid.
Yeah, that
He's
it's not
poor.
gonna work.
No, he's not our type.
Yeah.
Let's just scare the crap out of him.
Oh, what did you do afterwards? Did you go home?
No, I had to stay there for another couple of nights. I was
Yeah.
myself. And there's another ghost
Oh,
story that I have,
Donkey.
but it involves more recent events.
Sorry, more recent events?
Yeah.
Don't think I want to know that.
You
What do
know
you
about it
mean?
already.
What do you mean?
The warehouse.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Again, things I want to erase from my memory.
Do you want to hear the warehouse one? Last Halloween story. I'll tell it to you after we've brewed this next round. Very, very sweet in my mouth. Extremely fudgy and caramelled and sweet. A lovely, lovely tea. A bit thin.
What?
What?
Roger, that.
I heard a sleep paralysis story where a friend was sleeping on his stomach and needed to lift his head to breathe. Every time he tried, he saw an old lady in the corner scream, "Go back to bed." Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No.
That makes me want to turn my horns.
Oh my. Bing.
Oh my gosh.
That story explains
Freaking
everything.
me out.
Uh,
Jangly tea, jangly stories. But we've got a lovely Sichuan tea here, which is doing some good things. We'll do a close-up of this tea. In fact, let me sort this focus out. Let me figure out where it's focusing. Is it going to focus on that? Yes, it is. All right, great. There you go.
oh, very nice. That camera is so pretty.
It's
Makes
luscious.
Everything pretty.
If it focuses, it does a good job.
Can you do a pour with that camera? Like, just, with that camera.
Oh, with the camera?
Yeah, with that camera.
No, sorry. Should have heard you.
It's all right.
Okay, let's do the pour. Let's set this up. Okay, here we go. Ready? There you go.
Beautiful.
So if you want to hear, do you want to hear the scary story? I'll tell you the scary story. It's a long one, so that's why I'm a bit hesitant. But anyway, I'll give you the shortened version.
Theo's like, can we tell like cute stories
Yeah,
now?
do you want cute stories? We can talk cute stories as well, but let's just do this one because I've sort of left it hanging. So, the warehouse, we're pretty sure was haunted.
Yeah. Theo, like, just like go somewhere else if you don't want to hear this. Sorry.
The reason why we think that is multiple stories. For example, I was looking after my friend's dog, and the last time I looked after him, I broke his leg by accident.
We can't get.
And that was not obviously a good look. That's a story for another time. But then, like, my friend trusted me again with his dog when he went on holiday. That was silly. And I brought him with me to the warehouse because I had stuff to do. And I was chatting with the warehouse manager and stuff like that. And suddenly this dog had gone missing, right? And we were calling him everywhere. And I thought I'd lost him. And I was freaking the F out, right?
Yeah.
I thought maybe he's
your
run
best
on the
friend's
street and like, I've lost this dog. Oh my God. I was running around the whole warehouse screaming. His name was Vuffy. Her name was Vuffy. So I was like, Vuffy, Vuffy, Vuffy. And she always used to come, always, right?
She was...
In the end, we found her like in a corner of the warehouse, just staring like this and like bewildered, like to the point where you said to like, she wouldn't come. I had to pick her up and take her away. So that's one story. Then there were multiple stories of weird stuff happening. People working in the warehouse, like after hours, saying that they would hear footsteps all the time. Radios would go on or off. Vuffy is a was. Vuffy has passed since then. But anyway, you're talking about whether or not the warehouse is or was. That's a separate thing. So, you know, people would hear radios going on. Music, weird Chinese like music would suddenly turn on, like
Chinese?
Yeah, because there would be a Chinese music cassette. Anyway, strange ass stuff would happen. Like the warehouse manager said, like he would go back to his office and the chair had been moved, like from his desk just against the wall.
Okay,
Yeah?
I mean, hats off to Stuart for keeping on coming in.
And he even said, like, he went downstairs once and he saw, like, at the entrance of the warehouse there was like a pigeon that was all torn apart, like as if a cat or a fox had got to it. And then like he was like, oh, gross, you know.
Yeah,
and he went to like speak to his team. He's like, oh, we've got to clear that pigeon up. And he went back, it was gone. He'd like hallucinated this pigeon.
Is bizarre.
Anyway. He was telling me all the time, like, I think the place is haunted. Then, remember we got the Gong Fu codes in?
Yeah.
We got the Gong Fu codes in the first time. We piled them all up in a place, right? The ceiling, the bathroom above that place, in the middle of the night.
That was so weird.
They arrived at the warehouse. They opened the warehouse door. Water came flooding out.
That was very strange.
Of the whole ceiling was dripping with water. The lights were just like blinking. The faucet, the tap in the bathroom upstairs was on full, like just flooding out.
And it's not like an easy one to
No,
open.
it was on full. And we checked footage, no one entered. There was no entry, right?
That is so weird.
And so basically it was just like, and so the Gong Fu codes, that first round, we had to like take a load of them out because they were like, you know, they were all covered in water. They were water damaged. Anyway, it got to the point where I was just like, okay, something needs to be done.
Yeah, when that water happened, we were like,
yeah, I was like,
let's just try
this is no longer cool, man. Right?
Do something about
this is really starting to mess with me.
Yeah,
right?
you were like, come on, we're doing nothing to you.
and then what happened was, Stuart called me up one day.
Yeah.
Stuart's our warehouse manager. Shout out to Stuart. And he said, no, Don, I can't take this anymore. I was like, what happened? He's like, this place is definitely haunted. I was like, what happened now? He's like, okay, I was in my office, right? And next door, he's got another office. And he heard somebody walking out of that door, out of that office and walking down the stairs. And he thought, who was working there? So he went downstairs And he spoke to the staff and said, who was in the office next door? And they said, no one was there. And so he walked upstairs with another member of the team and went to open the door. The door handle turned and opened before he could touch it.
Oh! Every time I hear that.
At that point, I was like, all right, man, I'll do something. Because he was like, I can't take it anymore. I was just like, all right, okay. No problemo. We will sort out this ghost issue.
Yeah, and we got some sage.
So we got some smudge sticks. We got some sage smudge sticks.
Frankincense.
And I personally went there.
Yeah.
And I went through the whole warehouse.
You were like, who wants to join me in like...
Nobody wanted to join me. I was like, okay, I'm good. I got sage. I got the smudge sticks. I burnt it. And if anyone's tasted a bit of sage in their tea at that... No, it was... But basically, I went around the whole warehouse with smudge stick.
Yeah, every corner.
Every single corner of the warehouse has been cleansed. And since then, nada, niet, nothing. And that was about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, nothing. Not a whisper, nothing. I speak to Stu, he's like, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing since then. So
it's quite amazing, actually.
Yeah, it was a real eye-opener for me, because I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Every month he was saying he heard something.
Yeah.
And suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
Completely.
Nothing. Yeah. That was...
Go figure.
Yeah. Sage, man.
Sage.
Herbs, Mother Nature.
Yeah, man. Anyway, so that's the last Halloween story. I will leave it there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something more fun.
Yeah.
Go. Big up YouTube, what is it? I think You Brew Kombucha. I don't think she's in the house tonight.
What? Marco Polo? Doesn't Sage wear off after 2? You need to go back, Don. You need to go back to the...
Don't worry, I'll smudge it. I got loads of those smudge sticks. We'll sort that out.
So the poor ghost is now homeless. Nah, don't make it so
Listen,
bad.
man. That ghost poured water all over our Gong Fu coats.
Yeah.
All right? Not happy with that.
He can just... if he was just chill, it'd be fine.
Not happy with that.
Maybe not. Maybe he just needed that Sage to just lift him up into actual pure air and just rise
Honestly,
up.
I was so polite to that ghost.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I was like, listen, no offense, while I was smudging. No offense to you, my friend. Good place to live with the tea. But we can't have you here anymore. You're freaking people out.
Did you say it out loud?
She left. Yeah, I was speaking out loud.
Right.
The team thought I'd gone nuts. The team thought I'd gone absolutely nuts.
I actually love that you did that.
But at the same time, they weren't arguing. They were like, yeah, you go and do it.
Yeah, whatever works, man.
Whatever works. Whatever, just do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the warehouse, haunted warehouse story. There you go.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Should we talk about tea? Let's talk about this.
So yeah, this tea is still not thick enough.
It's still not thick enough. It's thin. It's a thin tea, but with good taste.
Very good taste. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's like rock. It's like there's a rock sugar thrown into a rock oolong of some kind. It's got that rock sugar.
It's got a little rocky oolong vibes going on.
Very smooth, no bitterness, just sweet, man. It's very sweet.
It is sweet. It is flavorful. It's just not thick enough. But then, that's sort of par for course for these kinds of cheaper brick teas. You're not going to get the THICC that you may want.
Yeah.
But it is delicious. So I was saying, shout out to You Brew Kombucha for the Filipino adobo recipe that she gave after the session last week. We cooked it over the weekend. Gorgeous. Mwah, love it.
Yummy.
Beautiful. So now we want other cuisines.
Yes.
Let's talk cuisines.
Let's talk food. Because
we got weekend coming up. We need to know what we're going to cook.
100%.
So
actually, yes, friends of ours are vegetarian.
Friends of ours, they're both veggie.
Veggies.
So we've got people coming over who are veggie.
Yes.
Let's think of a country.
Yes.
That does veggie food.
I'm just thinking maybe we should do more on the Asian route because I don't think they get much Asian food, like Chinese food or Malaysian.
Your favorite veggie, are they vegan or veggie?
Veggie.
Your favorite veggie recipe.
Yeah.
or dish. Let us know. And, you know, if you want to send us recipes, then you are welcome. Indian food is always a winner.
Yeah.
Ethiopian food is always a winner. Thai, very
love
good.
Thai.
Yeah, all good.
True.
Classic.
True.
Classiche.
But I want like specific dishes because I that's the problem. I just get stuck on something not too hard to do, but yummy.
Yeah, and the thing about Indian is you probably want to make like 3 or 4 dishes, right? Because it's all about the balance. Same with Thai.
Yeah.
You don't really want to do that, do you? You want like, because you're quite busy on Saturday. So you want to just be able to do a one dish wonder.
Yeah.
One dish wonder.
Yeah.
Adam says, anything with good tempeh?
Oh, Jeremiah gave me some tempeh and I still haven't used it.
There you
I
go.
don't know how to use it.
All
I
right.
just need to look at recipes.
Tempeh recipes. Anyway, let us
Yeah,
know.
it's a good idea.
North African takuka, chaksuka, pepper and tomato fried with the egg. Hold the eggs, my favorite. A pineapple fried rice, really easy to do. Vegetarian, true. Indonesian is my favorite.
I love pineapple
Getting me
fried
hungry, getting me hungry. Veggie ramen, a
yeah.
great heartwarming dish for the colder days we've been having.
True. Ramen.
Vegetarian pad
Yummy.
thai, green bean casserole. That's, I think, quite an American thing, the green bean casserole.
I've never had a green bean casserole.
Tunisian
wanna
food,
try it.
North Africa food is a good shout. Maybe we'll do that.
Tunisian food. I have never tried. Have I tried? No, I don't think I've tried Tunisian food. Have you? What is that? What is that like? Like what?
I'm assuming it's kind of close to Moroccan-y.
That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If that's a wrong
Big
assumption.
old can of beans keeps asking this question. How are you supposed to brew Bilochen? I brew it at 160 for 10 seconds plus 5 for each infusion. It still comes out super burnt and bitter. First of all,
What's 160 F?
160, very cool. It's like, I think it's about 60 degrees or 70
Wow.
degrees. Good Bilochen, number 1.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Bilochen is bitter. Just you can't do anything about it. So
yeah, it can't be ours.
make sure you
right?
get
'Cause,
good
like,
stuff.
I haven't.
It better not be ours. If it's ours, then
can't
we've
be.
got problems, people.
No, but I've had it
No,
so many times.
Can't be ours. If
And
it is,
like-
then I don't know what to say.
At that temperature, it's almost more like gyokuro or something.
Yeah, and I think actually brewing short is not the right way to go. I think brewing cool and actually longer. So I would brew colder and longer rather than.
No, but it still tastes burnt and bitter.
Yeah, I don't see how. But
I actually
like,
don't think you can.
I don't think it would be good. I don't. I've tasted so much Bilochen, and out of all the Bilochens we taste, I always say that we have about a 90% rejection rate, right?
Yeah, no, we do. And
But
sometimes
I think with
we can't even
Bilochen
get
it's the
it.
highest. I think Bilochen's like 98% reduction. 98% rejection rate because of the fact that it's too acrid. It's got too much acridity. That's not a word.
Acridity.
Right. Duck inside a chicken inside a turkey, a turducken. We're going to do a turducken.
You
I
know
don't think
what?
that the veggies would like a turducken.
What's a turducken?
A duck inside a chicken inside a turkey.
No, I mean, come on, guys. But you know, we didn't have Bilochen for about 3 years one time.
I know, because we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's weird though, because like
Precise.
you'd think.
Précis, as
But
we
it must
say
have been the weather,
in Scandinavia.
maybe. I don't know.
Précis.
Disease, really?
I've got
Scandinavia.
72% Bovida pack here.
Oh.
I've
why are you
got
putting it out?
2015 white peony. We have not
What
tried.
are you doing to us?
We have not tried the 2015 aged white peony for a while.
I mean, I'm excited, but also really scared. 'cause
Well,
now
we've got
had
another
that.
20 minutes.
I mean, this actually was a nice.
I still feel wasted.
Yeah, but this was a nice. What's the word? Interlude to more wastedness. So.
It's an interlude to more wastedness indeed.
So sorry.
So let's brew this up.
So 72 Bovida for how since 2015.
Since 2015. Oh no, since 2019 or something.
Ah, okay.
Beth says your Bilochen is first rate. Thank you very much.
Thank
Had
you
it a
very
couple
much.
of days ago. Best I ever had.
So
We
yum.
take that one seriously, and we only get about what 10 kilos
Yeah, we don't get much.
because it's so expensive, and we just think, look, let's just get like the best, and just it
And-
will be what it will be.
And finish it that year,
Yeah.
please, because
Yeah.
it will not survive longer than that.
I'm down with Roger's
What?
vegetarian chili with cornbread muffins on the side. Oh,
Oh,
cornbread muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my carb demon out.
let's talk America actually.
Let's talk America. We're going to World Tea Expo.
I wanna explore more American foods.
Yeah.
And like we're thinking, obviously we did LA and they had like Oh, amazing burger. What was it called? In-N-Out. In-N-Out is still my favorite. I just
That's
freaking
your
love it.
favorite. What was the umami burger you liked?
Oh, umami was amazing too. But
So
In-N-Out, it would be like one that I would go. Sorry,
Yeah, go on.
I would go to a lot. Yes. What?
So we're going to the World Tea Expo in March next year, and that's in Vegas. Never been to Vegas.
Never been to
I know
Vegas.
everyone's going to say you're going to hate it. We will see how we feel about Vegas.
Well, see it like Disneyland,
Yeah,
but for
we
adults.
see it
That's
as
fine.
a theme park. That's fine.
That's fine. Just
And then
perfect.
after that, we're thinking, where should we go?
Yeah.
Diners are the best American foods. I love. When
love
I lived in
diners.
New York, diners. Every time I visited the States when I was a kid, diners were always top of my list. But I really want to go to Texas.
Already as a
I
kid.
really want some
I
barbecue.
have a list where to go.
Kit T. Wink has called it out immediately.
What?
Barbecue, Texas barbecue. So we're thinking of
100%
driving from Vegas, do a bit of a Grand Canyon thing, go to Sedona, and did she say something? And then go to Austin. We're thinking of Austin, and
Or
then we're thinking maybe.
Houston.
I think Austin's probably has better food. Everything has got to be about the food, right? It's all about the food.
Poor Anna. She's
And I
going to be
think
so bored.
Austin is probably on our list. And then for the old time's sake, I'm probably going to head to the East Coast because I just want to see my old haunt.
Yeah, but what? Like New York?
I want to go to New York and I want to
or
go to New Haven.
Chicago?
I want to go to New Haven.
You don't want to go to Chicago?
I would like to go to lots of places. Where's the best eating place apart from New York, LA, like other cities that we need to hit? I mean, Chicago, sure, but I want to hit New Haven. I've got to have some beats. So, I'm thinking about the food. It's all about the food. Let us know your thoughts on where you think is the best culinary destination in the United States.
Caroline's Mercantile is saying Grand Canyon has ghosty things.
Don't freak her out. Portland, Oregon. We were thinking about Portland. We were thinking about that. Chicago is amazing food-wise. See, at the moment, we were thinking Portland, Chicago. We were considering New Orleans, Austin. Those are the four that we were thinking, right?
Yeah.
We were thinking of going back to LA, but we've kind of been a few times, so
Yeah.
we feel like even though we love it, it's probably we've
Love
done
the vibe,
San Diego, we've done San Francisco. It might be better to go somewhere else. All right, let's take a look at these leaves.
Oh my goodness.
We've got about 20 minutes left. Is the video a bit jangly? Let us know.
I just love reading the comments.
I know. We never look at the camera. We always look
As
at.
a northerner, Austin is the only acceptable Texas city.
Hold on,
What
we didn't
do
say
you
that
mean?
clear enough. As a northerner, Austin is the only acceptable Texan city. Okay, well, there you go.
Do you know why I don't read properly?
Because you're worried that you're boring people and you think that you should just say it quickly?
No, because I don't know how to read properly.
Oh, okay.
I never have.
I way overthought that.
Yeah. It's actually very simple. I don't read very well.
Paddy Annexstar says, will the Gong Fu story be discontinued? Not much left, and with the satellite is out of stock.
Is it?
Yeah, we're probably not going to do the story again. It was like something that we really wanted to do for ourselves. Mostly, we've got like quite a few.
Yeah. True.
But it is, it is probably not coming back. Video is like 20 frames per second max. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
What?
it's looking really like.
Oh yeah, so jittery. It's like the camera had some tea.
What can I do?
Some of that poor.
What can I do? I don't know what to do. I'm on OBS. Anything I can do? I'm streaming. I'm on OBS. What does YouTube say?
Serious man.
It says excellent connection.
Not so excellent.
And it says now would be a great time to insert ads, but it is jangly as F. Jangly is the word du jour,
Yeah.
clearly.
It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like
Man.
we tried we tried programs and there's nothing that's really
Let's try
really
to switch
good.
to this one. Is this any faster? No. Let's try to switch to that.
Oh, that's good.
That's better. Now let's try and go back to this one.
Oh man, what is it?
Just have to do everything in close up.
Yeah.
This is our 2015.
It's the ghost. Okay, should I get some sage, everybody? Is that what's happening right now?
So this is a 2015 aged by Mudan, And we're just going to do everything on close-up now. Hello.
Can't even see your
Can't see
face.
us. We're going to have to go back to main. If it gets too jangly, we're just going to have to end the stream.
Well, just use our hands and the little camera.
Oh, look, it's all jittery.
Yeah, it's actually making my eyes wonky again. I'm just going to concentrate on the camera. But that is going to be well annoying to watch. If you guys
Sorry,
decide.
everybody. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what to do.
Save
What can
the
we do?
camera. Seriously, I might have to.
I don't know what to do. I'm on OBS. I'm streaming.
All right, well, I talk out loud, you know, like whoever's playing
I can
with
turn
that
off the camera and turn it on. Should I try that?
Can you just, yeah, try it. Sure. Should I just unplug and plug?
Oh, this is scary.
No,
That's a
it's not a good
scary
idea.
thing to do.
It's not a good idea, is it?
That's a
Audio's
scary thing
different.
to do.
Visual is like,
Should we do it?
no, it's going to restart. It's going to restart. And there's going to be 2 live sessions. It's going to be
No,
way,
it looks
way-
like it's a bit faster now. Oh, no, it's not. Anyway, let's brew in our little bobbin and pretend that the stream is fine.
Sometimes
I'll burn myself.
you just have to be a little bit naive. Not naive. Wait, what's the word?
Blissfully ignorant.
That's the one. Blissfully ignorant.
That camera's had some of that small bush puer indeed, Roger.
Clearly.
Move slower. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to unplug it. I'm unplugging it.
Oh, Dundee.
I know, risque.
Oh.
Okay, look, just switch to the momentary interlude, people.
Everyone's saying it's not that bad. It's giving a creepy Halloween vibe. Halloweeny vibe.
Here we go.
Oh no. Bye. I'm still here.
We're back soon. Ready? Boom! Look how good it is. Oh, it's exactly the same. Okay. Well, I tried.
It's just
I tried my
ridiculous,
best.
isn't it?
The old off and on trick did not work. I'm so sorry.
IT crowd. Come on. Should
Shippy.
work every day.
Andrew loves your
every time.
innocence.
What innocence?
What innocence? What do you mean I'm innocent?
What do you mean? It's
I
my
don't know
little
what you're talking
hedgehog. Is it?
Am I innocent? She innocently says.
Yeah.
Okay, have a sniff of this 72%.
I take that as a compliment, but I take it as a
Take
compliment.
it, man. Take
Take
it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, why can't they just sort out this streaming software? It's winding me up.
Yeah, man.
Is it my computer?
Yeah. Is it your
I'm
computer?
blaming all
camera?
the software, but
You
maybe
just-
it's my
You
computer.
just need new gear.
I tell you, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at that stage now where,
It's-
where everything, like my phone,
Yeah.
the laptop, it feels like it just needs a complete
Refresh.
rewipe.
Just for the
Rewipe,
benefit
wipe.
of everybody involved.
Yeah, I think I need
You
to
know?
buy a new computer. That's
quite
what the
frustrating.
Restream people are telling me, by the way. They're
Really?
like, we don't know. It's only you. Must be your computer.
Oh, really?
We're not on Wi-Fi.
It's only
we're
you.
we're on connection. We're on a connected
Wait.
network.
There's a cable.
There's a cable
straight there.
running all the way there. I don't know what to say. I can stop streaming and start again. Should I do that? Do you want me to do
Oh
that?
my goodness, this smells crazy.
Do you want me to stop streaming and start again?
Please, no.
Give me the thumbs up if you want me to do that. I'm all for like boom boom, start again. Let's go.
Boom, boom. Ah! Ouchies. That was my fault. I just shook the hell out of this tea. Hey, Mishkin. Yeah, give us some good vibes. Make the
It
camera
looks
work.
kind of all right. All right, how does that smell? We've only got another 15 minutes or so we're good.
Yeah. You tickle me.
Apollo 440 is instantly there with the tech support. It's not the software. The other high quality camera is okay, so it's probably related to the main camera setting. You see, but I've set the settings up as you set. So it's like lower res, frame rate match. So like, what I'm saying is like it's set up as it was.
That is weird. It smells like.
Go on.
Should I wait?
No, go on. Tell me.
Those sausages that are like processed to the next level.
Frankfurters.
Red. Yeah. Did you get?
It smells weird.
Yeah, Frankfurters.
Yeah, it's got cinema hot dog. Like
Yes.
cheap ass cinema hot dog.
Yes. How weird is that?
And combined with a little bit of, I don't know, but it's fermented. So my advice with white tea aging is don't go 72%.
Just don't
Go
do it.
like 60. But I've just had this packet. I thought, let's just try it, you know? And so that's why I was interested to see, because when I did my tests, if you haven't seen that video, then go check it out, of how to store tea. My advice was don't use 72% because even though it creates a big change, it somehow sucks the life out of the tea. And it feels like the life has been sucked
I mean, it's.
vampirically to keep the Halloween theme going.
I mean, you chose well, considering
Yeah,
that
I've
it's
gone for
very
some
much.
horror teas. No.
No.
I think this
But
is going to be very, very intriguing. Oh, we don't have a. Should we just? Should we just?
Oh, mish moosh.
Oops, that was very messy.
Doodle bob bob.
Yeah, I would say age your peonies, age your whites at around 60 to 65%. That's all good. 72%, I think, is a bit too humide. C'est un
Humide.
peu humide.
C'est très humide.
C'est très humide.
Ouais, c'est sûr.
Let's brew this. Oh, Ben wants to know, ketchup on hot dogs, yay or nay? Is it?
Yay.
Are you a mustard only person?
Oh, I do like mustard. I like both.
I like both, but I am inclined to prefer the mustard onion,
Yeah, I don't want just ketchup. It needs to have mustard.
and I do like some sauerkraut.
Oh, I love sauerkraut.
I'm a sauerkraut fiend. Me.
I actually don't need the onion too much, actually, personally. I like the sauerkraut big time and the mustard big time. But the ketchup adds a little sweetness, you know?
But if you've got those sweet onions,
Sure. Then
like
that,
cooked onions,
yeah, that
you know, I prefer
makes
that. You know,
sure, that makes sense. But
it is controversial indeed,
ketchup
Ben.
though for me still.
Ever had a chili dog? It's been so long since I've had a chili dog, and now that's all I want. With cheese and onions.
What's a chili dog again?
With chili on, with chili.
Oh,
Oh man! But see, then I need to go to Chicago, right?
yeah.
We need to go to Chicago to get some
You can't get really
some dogs.
you can't get really good dogs. I mean, chili dogs in New York. I just feel like New York is like
Well,
the hub.
I mean, the cities you can probably get most things, but
Of,
if you
like,
want like the real,
everything.
yeah.
In LA, I had the best Philly cheesesteak
Yeah,
ever,
exactly.
and I didn't find it in New York. But then I didn't really look, to be fair.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Yeah, I tasted that and didn't really react, but it's actually really nice.
It's a bit weird, but it's nice.
You know what it tastes like? Like it's really potent, but the flavor is not exactly what you would try and find. It's like concretey with a bit of petrichor and some moss. You know, it's kind of weirdly old tasting.
Old. Yeah, I mean, it tastes old. It tastes fermented.
But in that sense, like, you know, those kind of
Yeah.
flavor notes. Not
I am getting a little bit of. It's so hard to describe this one. I'm getting a little bit of acidity,
yeah,
which
there
I'm
is.
going to put to like.
There is. But
It's almost lemon juicy in its acidity, or like I tell you what it is. It's a bit cider-like
true.
in its acidity. It's got an incredibly cooling mouthfeel afterwards.
very cool.
Very like whoa, like
It's
a breath
actually-
of fresh air.
Yeah, it's quite mad. It's like when you go to the mountains and you inhale the cold, snowy air. It's like that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
quite mad. Yeah.
It's got cherry tunes.
What the heck is
Tunes and old boiled sweet, like those
you mentioned them before.
tunes, like cherry cough sweet kind of quality to it. It's actually nice, but it's very Odsky. Nice and Odsky.
Oh my gosh, that made me burp so quick. This is going to be strong, isn't
I
it?
think this is going to be strong. It tastes fermented.
Ooh, okay.
It tastes like the funk there's been a party going on in that pouch. It's been sealed airtight,
Yeah.
and the humidity and that airtight, and it's been really packed, so there was hardly any air in there, or very little. Wow.
Yeah, that's packs a punch
It packs.
in a weird way.
Yeah.
And the leftover aftertaste is not sugar or sweetness, but it's more herbal, like sucking on a.
Quickly.
I know I'm trying to like a leaf, but I'm trying to think of what leaf.
Like sucking on an autumn leaf.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Sucking on autumn leaf with some acorns and moss and woods.
yeah.
But then you then have a little drop of cider
yeah.
and some sweet. There is sweet.
There is sweet.
I would say it's like, oh, that was strong. Slightly like if you found a packet of marzipan that was in the cupboard for a long time.
Right. Yes, exactly. A gone off marzipan.
For those, this is hitting me like.
I was just gonna say, like, this is so strong in a
it's sort of-
very not so much physical. It's like
not-
more in the
It's
head.
in the head, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a gong, like a drum's been put in your head, and every so often there's like a gong going on.
I feel
It's
like
bit
I've had a
unnerving.
little like minor lobotomy.
What the heck is it?
Like I feel like a little chunk of brain just got plucked out.
Oh wow! Oh
To keep the Halloween
no,
theme going.
man!
It feels a bit like sedative, and like it might be good. It might be good. It might be the
I
good.
don't think this is sedative. I think this is the moment you close your eyes is not gonna let you sleep.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's like that flat cider I was gonna say. You know that cider that was flat that me and your mum really didn't like.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit like that acidity.
Yeah, it's got that cider
sweetness.
acidity. It's got
It's not-
some.
it's not
It's got some mental chachi.
He's popped his pineal.
I've popped my pineal. Wow.
That's such a funny.
Wow, that has like done something. That's done a number on my
Looking in
head.
your head now.
That's
Imagining.
done a number. It's like lost my pineal of virginity.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's weird. It's mental. I feel like it's that kind of thing where you feel like you shouldn't drink anymore, but you can't help yourself to drink some more.
This is like some tough drugs that you're like, you want the effect for, but you're a bit scared of the effect.
This is a bit
You're a bit
scary.
scared.
I'm a bit cautious about this.
I'm definitely getting the stage out tonight. I just want to.
I don't know what's going on with this
Too
tea,
much Halloweeny going on.
but I feel like it's knocked me a little bit.
Sideways,
Yeah.
definitely.
If
It's
you
like
see
someone,
us jittering on the thing, that's not the stream anymore. That's
Yeah.
just us
That's just us going,
moving
It's like someone's
like that.
like a van is pushing you like to the left. Where's the left? To the left, like constantly.
To the left, to the left.
I don't know why the left, but definitely the left. And you're going,
Apparently, people saw the pumpkin face move.
Oh my god. Okay.
Don't.
No.
You will set her off.
No.
Just don't. Stop. Don't. Yeah. So just getting back to food.
Should I move?
Chicago.
Ow! Funny bone.
People who've had that Italian beef soaked in the jus. Is it good? I need to know. Or is it just a soggy mess and it's not that good? Is the Italian beef good? I need to know.
What? Italian beef?
Those soaked sandwiches that look nuts, right? They
Oh.
just drench it. Like, I want to know.
Where was that?
Chicago.
Oh, the one you looked at on YouTube yesterday.
Oh, I've looked at it a lot of times, but like I just wonder if it's any good.
Was it like beef fat inside, was it?
It's just
What was
soaked
it?
in that jus.
Well into it.
It's both a soggy mess and it's good, apparently. Very good. See, Chicago is on. Okay, Austin or Chicago? Austin or Chicago? Americans, US peeps, Austin or Chicago? For
Oh,
food.
this is strong.
For food.
Can I do it?
You can.
I love this little pot.
It's a Midwestern thing, not just Chicago. I stand corrected. Ooh.
I don't think I can have more than this
Hello.
cup. Hello. Okay.
I feel like doing freaky Halloweeny things
Oh
tonight.
no, and you would as well. You get a bit freaky sometimes, in like a toddler way. It's like, how can I make
do
you feel
turn into a
uncomfortable?
toddler.
Yeah, it's like you do the weird touching but not quite touching,
Yeah, that.
and it's like freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew says Chicago. Signal says Austin. Matt says barbecue in Austin. Cody says Chicago. Anthony says neither. Okay, hit us up, Anthony.
Yeah,
Where
tell
else
us.
should we go? You can't use LA, San Francisco, New York, or San Diego, or those we've been to, and we've eaten our way through a lot of them. Best barbecues from Carolina. Yeah, I know other barbecue, but I'm just thinking of driving distance from Vegas. I need a whole southern tour for barbecue. I know Memphis, Austin,
yes,
Charlotte, and
that would be
Kansas
great.
City. I know. In March, I'd go to Austin, honestly. It'd be cold in Chicago. That's true.
Ah,
You gotta
true.
think about the weather.
Yeah, we've got enough cold here. Need a bit of sun.
Philly cheesesteak. All right, everybody. We are an hour and a half into this stream. We currently have
That went
138 of you still tuned in to us. Thank you so much.
Even though we're jittery.
Yeah, jittery as hell. Yes, Austin, live music, definitely. One thing I want to say is Tea After Dark. If you're interested in coming to Tea After Dark, it's on the 3rd of November. And we are going to be doing a little competition at that one.
What?
I'm thinking of doing a little game where we can all play.
Oh,
Like
really?
a tasting game. I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but I'm just putting it out there.
sounds
So
fun.
we're going to do something like that. So if you want to join, the tickets are online. You just go search for. I really can't speak. Search for Tea After Dark at mayleaf.com and you can buy tickets. It would be good to see you there. So please do head on over and get yourself some tickets and we can all drink some jangly tea together. Maybe I'll bring this one.
Yeah, maybe you should actually.
This is a
Why not?
nuts tea. I can't really give you many flavor notes, but the feeling on it, it's like I'm being badly massaged, but on the inside.
But where? Everywhere?
Mostly in my head.
In your head.
It's like there's a pair of fingers,
Yeah.
spirit fingers, that's just doing this
Oh, annoying.
in my brain. I feel like
Oh no. You know, I used to have really bad nightmares where when it was a nightmare, the person that was chasing me or whatever, weird things, because I get freaked out, would do weird things. If they caught me, they would do weird things to my
but
back.
that's because of your childhood.
That would be so paralyzing, and I'd just try and wake up. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Ugh.
That's because of that woman in your childhood.
Yeah. But, I love scratchy backies. I'm like, how is that
Scratchy
weird?
backies.
Do you think she did weird stuff to my back as a child?
No, don't ruin your scratchy backy.
That was strange, though. That I'd be dreaming that. Yeah, horrible woman.
Story for another time. We've got plenty of stories.
How do you have so many
Sometimes
stories?
I
don't
think
get
like
it.
I don't think I've got lots of stories, but then
Maybe when I
stuff
repeat.
comes out. Yeah, maybe I do repeat myself.
I do that. Really
Anyway, everybody out there, it was lovely to spend a pre-Halloween session with you.
Yeah, sorry about the scariness. I mean, all's good.
Everything's good. It's all good.
Just manifest happy vibes. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Manifest happy vibes. And say
You
hi
really are
to the
freaked
moon.
out, aren't you? She's really freaked out. She genuinely is freaked out. Hit us up if you want. Reach out to us with suggestions for recipes for veggies that you love, places in the States that you think we should hit up.
Yeah.
If you want to meet up in the States at any point, then
Don't ask, because we're going to be busy. I'm kidding. Eating. No, I'm kidding.
We could probably do one meetup.
Yeah, no, we can do a few.
If you're in Vegas, if you're coming to the World Tea Expo, then let us know, and we'll see if we can arrange a little place to meet up and hang out.
Yeah, man. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah. So it's all good things. All good things. No ghosts. No sleep paralysis demons. It's all good things.
Yeah. My mum always used to say, like, you don't need to be scared of the dark. It's just a beautiful world. Just look at the stars and you'll be fine.
And it's all a simulation anyway. You brew kombucha in the house. Yes, LA, it's kind of on our cards, but we're sort of wondering whether or not we should use our time to visit new places. But LA is very tempting. And if we do hit up LA, it's Filipino round yours for sure.
Oh, don't. We can't.
That's a temptation.
It's just so hard to like miss out LA, but
That is a temptation.
we can't do everything. We can't do everything, man.
Can't do everything, but you know, we can try. That's the way it is. Love you loads.
Yeah.
Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Wonderful, wonderful weekend, and you enjoy your Halloween. And happy birthday. Who was it again? Liz Loves Curry.
Ah, that's it.
Happy birthday to you on
Happy
Halloween.
birthday to Halloween babies.
We will put on some
world.
432 hertz to just calm our minds.
That's a great idea.
Join the Tea Slingers Discord. We'll try to put a link in the comments if you're watching this on repeat, so that you can join the Tea Slingers Discord. And thank you again to Roger for sorting that out, mate. Lovely, lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
We will try to improve our streams next time.
Yeah,
although
sorry about the
I don't know what we're
jingles.
going to do. Maybe new computer. How about that? But yes, we will see you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful, wonderful time. And adieu.
Adieu.
Laters, alligators.